Hey guys, welcome to the video. So in today's focus we're looking at the HPI Savage Flux XL with the Draco parts installed. So let's go through all these parts. First I have the Draco CVDs front and rear. These are my first version of these products. They're made of 4340 steel and then hardened. They are including a one-piece 17mm hex. There is the option of 24mm as well, but when this stock runs out I will not be making those again as they are not that popular. Yeah, so I have them in the rear as well. Something in the rear though, they do get a lot of debris and everything like that, so I'm looking at making maybe a guard of some kind that can protect the joint area. Oh, and also I have upgraded these with these 3D printed pen retainers, so they slide over the CVD and stop the pen from falling out. And I'm currently testing the new joint coupler in this one. I have a previous video about that, so I'll leave a bookmark at the top there for you to check that out. Yeah. And then I have the Draco diff case front, center and rear. These are going very well with over 90 packs through them and no issues. The center here we have the Draco Centre Diff Set. I have a 13 tooth pinion with a 52 tooth spur. This spur gear is custom made by myself and included with this Draco Centre Diff Set, as well as the outdrives, which we will look at soon when I take the center diff out for you. I have the servo plate and radio box set that I just made for myself, and there are limited quantities of these available now. I think I have 2 remaining. This just opens up this area a bit more and you can access this area, and also I'm designing a front and rear bulkhead for the Savage, and it has bottom access, so I need the screws to be accessible from the top here, so this also allows for that. And also, let's see, the rear ESC rear ESC mount. This is an optional part. The center diff set actually comes with the top mounted or center mounted ESC plate, 3D printed plastic both, and yeah, you can order the optional one if you wish to have the ESC at the rear, which I recommend because it gives you more access to this area and you can keep an eye on things when you're running your vehicle. Yeah, I'm also running twin fans here, just some generic AliExpress 40mm fans and some aluminium mounts, and I also got these new sort of mesh sheets that I found. And they stop all the debris from going into the fans, which I had a big problem with. So these are really good, and I have them on all my vehicles now, including the ESC, as you can see. And then I have to run a separate battery for that, so I got a 2S LiPo there just for the twin fans. I am thinking of making I like a clean look, so I'm thinking of making a 3D printed box here that I can put the battery in with a switch on top, just so it's nice and clean and professional looking. And then of course I've got the TVPs. These are the same TVPs included with the electric conversion kit, which these TVPs are in production right now, so I will have these in stock again in December, and then the electric conversion kit will once again be available to order. Okay, so I've had many emails and messages about that, so thank you very much guys. I'm looking forward to getting those back out to you again. And then yes, I'm going to be making some more diff cases as well. These will be the new 2025 model hardened diff cap, hardened steel diff cap, and we've also got a better optimized geometry inside with the pins and so forth. And I'll be making a video about that at some point as well. And yeah, they also the new diff cases also have some cooling fins on there to reduce the temperatures. Yeah, so if you've been following my videos on that, I'll leave another bookmark here for you to those videos. There are 4 videos about that where I'm testing them in my HPI Vorza. Alright, what else? I think that's it. So yeah, as you can see, I've taken it for a bit of a bash and got it a bit dirty. We had some rain here yesterday, so it's a bit wet, but yeah, still good fun. All right, well, I'm going to take this for a spin a little bit more, get some footage for you, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to pull the center diff using the bottom access feature I have with the Draco Centre Diff Set. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, let's get going. So you can see I have my Armour Nero wheels and tires on. Pretty much the only good set of tires I have right now. My bead locks blew out, so I have to replace those. And my stock dirt bonds have come off the wheel, so I've got to get around to cleaning those up and re-gluing those. So these are all I got right now. And I've also got an octane body, just something I found online here in Japan. Yeah, it runs well. Still a bit wet around here. They grip really well on the grass, but yeah, once you get to like dry dirt, they are pretty slippery, as you can see. It's been a while since I've ran the Savage, so it's nice to get out here. Whoa, yeah. I'm running the Castle MMX 8S. I'm running 6S. And I've got Z lipos in there, 7,000 milliamp hour 2.3Ss. Yeah, everything's running well. No issues today, luckily. Lost control of it there. So I'm working on a few different projects behind the scenes. Number one, I've got the Draco CVDs coming along as well, and then I've got the new Savage extended arms. They are pretty much based on the FLM ones. Reason for this, I wanted to sort of support the guys that have already purchased FLM, so they can use the same dog bones if they wish. That's the intent. I do want to support the other companies. I don't want to take anything away. So my arms won't be aluminium. They will be machined nylon. At least that's the plan. They will have carbon inserts in them. They will include a new turnbuckle as well because of the added length, so you can reuse your Savage upper arms. Yeah, they will include the dog bones. These dog bones have the pins positioned 90 degrees out of phase. I have seen that they improve they reduce vibration and so on, so this is kind of a first for Savage, at least. I know Team Coralie do something with that as well. And then another one is my bulkhead. I've got a two-piece bulkhead that I've pretty much finished designing and want to make out of aluminium. This will be available soon, hopefully, but it's very expensive and it just takes a long time to get the money for something like that, so that's why there's been a huge delay. But yeah, it's a two-piece, it's bottom access. It will use the 8x19x6 bearings on the pinion and on the diff. What else? You can, it'll have captured pins, so there's a thread that will capture the pins from the bottom. There's a thread on the side that will capture the upper pins. sorry, hinge pins I'm talking about here. And what else? It will, of course, you'll be able to use the stock shock towers and the stock sway bars and things like that. Same with the extended arms, you will be able to use the stock sway bars. So that's something I like to do. Try to use all the stock parts as much as possible, so people don't have to buy anything extra. That's my thing. That's what I try to do. Sometimes impossible, but in this case, possible. Yeah, so bulkhead. I've also got a 50 tooth spur gear for the Draco Savage that I'm working on too. It is kind of a puck drive design, or a cush drive design, if you would say. It uses, I don't know if you're familiar with the Baja that has those 4 kidney shaped rubber sort of insert things. Kind of like that, but there's going to be more of them. It will be eliminate the slipper clutch, and I'm hoping to prevent that wobble that you see on the stock slipper clutch. So yeah, a lot of plans, just not a lot of money. When I put something in production, it just takes all my money, and then I have to save up again. So all the sales, all the guys buying stuff really helps me, so please support me. I've got some Vorza parts as well. This will go straight into my R&D and speeds things up a little bit. Yeah, so that's what's going on behind the scenes. There's also some Vorza battery boxes and Vorza spindles, front spindles, aluminium spindles, many things like that. Also got the Vorza Draco Centre Diff Set that's pretty much done, but I just don't feel it would sell very well, so I'm putting that on hold right now. I had a few people interested, but 2 is not really enough to justify putting it in production. Once again, it just takes all my money, and then I have to save up again, so it makes sense to work on something that's more popular, get the money built up, and then I can release things a bit faster. Yeah, alright, well, let's do something a little more aggressive. Still the same set of packs, so... Oh, here we go, it's running out. Alright, so now's a good time to check out that center diff, so let's do that. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the center diff. So yeah, this is the Draco Centre Diff Set. It includes this 3D printed plastic gear guard on the bottom, and you just remove these M4 screws, just like that. Sorry, the camera's in front of me here. Yeah, 1, 2. And 4. Alright, and then you can pull them out, and you can see the 2 halves that hold the diff in place. You just pull those off, and you can pull the center diff. There we go. Okay, so I have included these O-rings just to keep the dog bones from moving too much, so make sure they don't fall out. Put those aside. Diff is about 45 degrees. I've got 1,000,000 weight, so there's a bit of resistance there, as you can see. Yeah. So this is the 52 tooth spur gear. This is a prototype, so the new one is much nicer. And also got the outdrives here, the custom outdrives. They have a bearing on the outdrive that adds extra support on the driveline, so you can see it mounts in here, and the bearings are captured by the diff set here. Yeah, 52 tooth, and I've got the 13 tooth pinion. So with the Savage I always use a 12 or 13 tooth pinion. This seems to work and keep the motor a little cooler, but you will definitely experience more heat from your motor running this setup, so make sure you have a fan or fans installed. Yeah, million weight. When you order the Draco Diff Set, you will get the aluminium plates, and you also get the outdrives and the gear, and the outdrives include the bearings as well. I have optional 8x16x5 bearings if you wish to purchase, as well as the diff case if you wish to purchase this as a set. There is a assembled option. 1 million and 500,000 Kershaw oil are the two options there. I'm using 1 million, which is much harder, as you can see. Keeps the front from ballooning too much. Yeah. Alright, so that's how you take it out. Let's put it back in. So, where is my... Okay, so I'm going to do the front dog bone first. So I'll put the O-ring in and just slip that over. Yeah. Rear O-ring in, and then rear dog bone. Put the dog bone into the outdrive first, and then slide that there. Okay. Make sure the bearings line up. Push it in. Yeah, it's engaged. You can put these lower plates in. And I'm very happy with the tolerances of these parts together. They're quite tight. Oops, wrong way. Put that there. Another feature of these that I always forget about is there is an option to move the whole assembly up 5 millimeters, so you can have better clearance. Obviously these dog bones will move up a little bit by about 1 or 2 degrees. Not a big deal, but for the front that's a little excessive, getting to be a little excessive, but it still works okay. It just increases wear. But the front has always worn faster than the rear anyway, so yeah. I'm running mine in the standard position though, where it would normally be. So you can just move it up, or move it down 1 and it will go, the whole assembly will move up 5 mil. Yeah, and then put this back on, and then tighten up the 4 screws. So yeah, this set definitely speeds up your maintenance and build time for the center diff. You can keep an eye on things really easily. There we go. Make sure it's reasonably tight. I have not needed Loctite on these. If you do them tight against the plastic sort of keeps the screw from backing out, because it's sort of applying pressure, I guess, to the screw, so it's not really loose. Yeah. And there we go, that's installed. Okay, so that's how you would access the center diff on your Draco Centre Diff Set. These are available now, and in about a month you will be able to also get the electric conversion kit, which includes this set as well. Alright, so links are in the description. Alright, well, let's keep bashing.